Today we are comparing the Polene Cyme and the Polene Cyme Mini and which one you should get. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Celesta. We talk about all things luxury shopping and handbags. If you love those things, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. I do post videos every week. So today we have a very exciting video, very highly requested video. We are comparing the Polene Cyme regular tote, I think that's how you pronounce it, and the mini size. I do have both, which I feel like is a little bit excessive and I don't think you need both. So we're going to compare each one. We're going to see what fits and of course the pros and cons and ultimately which one you should get. So let's just start with the basics. In terms of pricing, the regular size starts at $430. The regular size comes in 4 leather colors and 3 canvas options as well, which I do really like. And this one particularly is in, I think, the color taupe. I'll leave the size dimensions on the screen. So on the website, it does actually state the weight, which I really like. This bag weighs 900 grams, which is just under 2 pounds. And that's assuming the bag is completely empty. This bag also has 2 handle straps. The first one is 40 centimeters. And then this one is 60 centimeters. Again, I'm American. I don't know what that converts to, but it's a very comfortable strap drop length. Moving on to the mini size. This retails for $390, so $40 cheaper than the regular. This bag comes in 4 colors, 4 leather options. There's no canvas options available. And then I'll also leave the size here. And then this bag weighs 625 grams or about 1.6 pounds. The strap drop is the same. So this is 40 inches and then this is 60 inches. So really it's just in terms of the actual size itself. Both of these bags have a suede interior. They both do not have zippers. There are these kind of like magnetic clasps here, but it doesn't have a zipper, and they both come with a little like interior pouch as well. Okay, now that we got the basics out of the way, let's jump into the what fits, and then I'll talk about the pros and cons of each.
Okay, here are the 2 bags like side by side. You can tell like the bigger one is like significantly bigger, but let's start with the mini size. So each of the bags come with like a little pouch, which I really don't use / see the use of, but this is kind of just for reference. Here's a 13-inch MacBook, and it does like fit in theory, but it definitely like sticks out of the bag. I don't really like that look, so let's just say it doesn't fit a MacBook, but it does fit a regular iPad. I think this is the iPad 8. And then of course we have our cosmetic bag. I don't know why I have a wireless mouse, but why not? A wallet, and I even have like this thin like Lululemon sweater that fits in here as well. And then I threw in my sunglasses, and you can kind of tell this is pretty much the max capacity. Here's the larger size. This one fits a 13-inch laptop really well, but you can kind of tell it is a little flimsy because it lacks a little bit of structure. I threw in the iPad, cosmetic case, wallet, and the mouse. This one kind of makes sense now. And the sweater, and you can see there's still so much space left in this bag. I literally don't know what else to fill it with, but I threw in my Air Wrap as well just for fun. Just like visually, the size of the bag doesn't look that different, but in terms of the capacity, it's a huge difference.
Okay, so starting with the small size, I feel like this is a great everyday bag if you carry more than the essentials. I'm very much a card holder, keys, sunglasses kind of gal. Like that's literally all I need. But if you carry more than that, I think this is a great option for you. I think this is a great bag to like put your book in there if you're going to the coffee shop and you're carrying your book, or like running errands and you need to carry a few other things. I think this is a great size. I would say this is probably comparable to the Longchamp small like tote. It's kind of that like in between size where it's good if you know you're going to be out and about all day long, so you're not going to be coming home, you're not going to be grabbing all of your stuff, you want to have everything with you at all times. This is the bag, this is the size for that. I mean, this kind of goes with both of the bags, but I do love having the 2 strap option. I love for this size, I think it's cuter if you kind of can wear it on the crook of your arm, and then you can also wear it like as a shoulder bag as well. And I feel like this is about like half a pound lighter than the regular size, which does kind of like add up, especially with the regular size. You're going to be carrying a lot more stuff because the bag is bigger. So I feel like having it a little bit lighter does kind of make sense. Okay, now comparing to the large size, this is your work bag. This is a bag that fits your laptop, it fits your lunch, it fits your charger, everything else that you're going to need for like every day going to work, commuting. I actually used this bag just the other day because I was like commuting up to the city to work from my friend's apartment, and like I needed my laptop and my my charger, like all of that stuff. And this was the perfect bag for it. I will have to say that a 13-inch laptop does fit perfectly like this way, like with the bag like cinched in, but this bag doesn't have a lot of structure. So I did put my laptop in a laptop sleeve before putting it in this bag, compared to other bags, like even like my book tote, where it is a lot more structured of a bag. So I literally just put my laptop in there without like any kind of like extra protection. So because this bag is kind of like not as like it looks, this bag is kind of hard to explain because it's kind of structured, but it's also kind of not. Like this bag does not sit kind of like flat by itself. I mean, I guess right now it kind of sits like that, but like when you put it on the ground or anything like that, it doesn't really sit like flat. So I didn't want my laptop to just kind of be like flopping around in there. With the book tote or even like the Neverfull, I feel like it kind of sits, it's a little bit more structured in that sense. But that's really only an issue if you're carrying your laptop, which I guess I always carry my laptop, so that's why. I feel like this bag doesn't really like stand up straight. You kind of, it's always like leaning on something, which is not the end of the world. I think I have some bags that really do like just kind of lean. But this bag, if you're expecting something that sits straight, this is not it. I will say this for both bags. I feel like because of the base of the bag and the way that it kind of cinches in, it doesn't fit as much as you think it would. Like, especially if you're looking for something that's bigger, like a laptop, I think a bigger laptop will fit, but it might even like stick out a little bit because it doesn't sit all the way flush like right here. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of where we're at with this bag. I do really like this. I think this is a great work bag, but it is a little bit big for an everyday bag. So kind of a general review for both of these styles. Again, we mentioned a little bit earlier that there's no zipper. It's just a magnetic closure, which is not a problem. I feel like a lot of totes don't really have like zippers or any kind of closure as well. Like the book tote is literally just like an open bag. I will have to say I do appreciate the magnets here, because especially if you've like been in Europe and like if you have a big bag like this and it didn't have a magnetic closure, someone can easily kind of like reach in behind you and grab whatever they want, versus having it being able to like magnet here. It's, I guess you can still kind of do it, but then it's like more obvious. So like all things considered, these are actually pretty strong magnets, and I do really appreciate being able to do that and having it really like being able to like kind of cinch in the sides like this as well. I love wearing this style with the sides kind of cinched in comparison to this style where I like kind of like cinched out. I don't know why. And then for both of the styles, I have noticed that the shoulder strap is actually pretty comfortable. Obviously, when you're carrying as much stuff as this tote, it will tend to kind of dig into your shoulders. But I do feel like these straps don't like slide off, which is a really good thing. Even like my Longchamp, I feel like the straps kind of like slip sometimes, and these were very comfortable just kind of like sitting on my shoulder. And then last but not least, both of these bags do come with a pochette. I personally don't use the pochette. I don't find a use for it, but I do really like it. I like that it comes with it, because just because I won't use it doesn't mean like other people won't either. Okay, so which one should you get? So you guys know me, you know I'm not really a medium bag girl. If I'm running errands, I grab the essentials. Unless I'm like gonna be out for the entire day and I need my laptop and my charger and all of these things, I'm gonna grab a bigger bag. So I'm not exactly a medium bag person. I don't know that I really have a use for a medium-sized bag, unless for like a vacation, a day trip, I'm gonna be out and about, like I don't know, there's very rare occasions where I am a medium bag kind of gal. However, I do think that if you carry more than I do, which is not saying a lot, I think that this is a great style for you, especially if you like to carry a book around, if you, I don't know, want to carry an extra pair of shoes or your water, like, I don't know what people carry these days. But I think this is a great style if you are looking to carry a little bit more stuff. Because I am not really like a medium bag size gal, I personally would use this bag for work, and I think this makes for a really good work bag. I don't go into the office like all that much these days, but I do feel like this is a great work bag. If you're looking for a bag that fits your laptop, I think this is a great option. But of course, keep in mind like what I mentioned a little bit earlier, where like your laptop, it just doesn't have a lot of structure to it. You might want to put it in like a protective sleeve before you put it in this bag. I also feel like This style I kind of used more than the mini size. I don't know if you could tell. But I feel like the grained leather is also super carefree. Like I haven't had any issues with any glazing or any wear on the corners or anything like that. I could see in the future, I'm not saying that this would happen, but this also happens with like Louis Vuitton too. Like $400 bag versus like $2,000 bag still kind of happens. But because the glazing up here at the top is kind of like cinched in almost, I could see it cracking in the future. But again, like this would be my like work bag, my workhorse. If I was using this every day, I don't feel like I would be too upset about it because this works with every style. It's comfortable, it's versatile. I mean, you can't ask for too much. Okay, so that sums it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments which size you guys prefer more. Do you prefer the regular size or the mini size? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll leave another video for you guys here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!